Hey there, channel. I've not done a video in quite a long time, so we're going to do something different on the Ziggy. I wanted to try this one for a while. There's not much to it, but let's go and see how we go. So, the thing is, we've got to get the ziggs up to 200 degrees. We're going to be going indirect heat, but we're going to get her up to full heat. Then I'm going to turn the burners down once she fires up. Now for this cook, yes, the ziggs is nice and dirty as per usual, but clean enough for this cook. So the plans are what we're going to be doing here. I'll show you in the next frame. So we're going to be cooking a Coles Heat and Eat cottage pie. So Australian beef in a rich gravy topped with mashed potato. 6 serves of vegetables per pie, ready in 35 minutes. So there's 4 people. Ha! Well, we'll see about that. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to use this little bit of a steel tray frame thing. So what this was originally was actually in a steel dish. It was flipped up like that, and the steel tray dish thing sat in that. So what I want to do is I'm going to set this on the burners, set the pie on top, and we'll see how we go. So I'll show you what we're going to do with this tonight. We're going to use the favourite old green shit. So we're going to put a little bit of parsley on top of this. Now it looks like there's already some mint on that, but it's not. And we're going to crack a little bit of black pepper over the top of it. So I'm going to close the lid of the Ziggy, prep this cook up, and I'll show you how we look. Okay, so we've opened up the Heat and Eat cottage pie, which a lot of us we call shepherd's pie, depending on which country you come from. Australia, yeah, it'd be cottage pie. UK, it would be called shepherd's pie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack some, this is actually Himalayan pink rock salt with pepper. I'll do it very light because the salt's going to be probably pretty heavy on this. Then we are going to put some parsley flakes on this. Due to my camera at the moment, I have not got the tripod set up, so I'm going to crack this and then I'll show you what it looks like. I'll put the parsley on there. Yum yum. Okay, so there's not really much of an adjustment to that. You can probably lightly see it. I don't know if the green shit is down there already, but I always do this to all my cooks. I would have probably chucked a bit of the old chive in there, but yeah, I ran out of that earlier tonight. So, yeah, actually, sorry, it could actually be parsley on that. A bit of extras on there. And let's see how it looks on the Barbie. Okay, so it says in the instructions that preheat oven to 180 degrees fan forced, 200 degrees conventional. So what I'm thinking here, well, Ziggy isn't fan forced. Unless I got a leaf blower, it ain't fan forced. So we're setting at 200 there, and that's full heat. So what we're going to do here is we are going to back that burner off in the middle. We're going to indirect heat that way. We are going to turn the outer burners both down low. And what Ziggy does is it just keeps building heat up and heat and heat and heat. So throughout this cook, we may need to back the burners off. So open up the lid. Now I'm not too sure how this is going to turn out because I was going to take the plastic tray out. Don't want the plastic in there. Can't have the plastic in the barbecue, fellas. You don't want plastic burning in the Ziggy. That might make a mess. So, I want indirect heat, but I want this to cook where it is going to get full heat. Now, this is going to be probably classed as what you call low and slow, and hopefully the lid closes properly. But as we usually do, we're going to use our favorite extra virgin olive oil. So a bit of a light spray on top. And we're gonna flame it up, motherfucker. Jet flame the whole lot. We're gonna close the lid. And we're gonna let that cook for 35 minutes to 50 minutes. But I will check it in 20 minutes and I'll show you guys how it looks. Yum yum. Rightio, so Ziggy's been on for about 25 minutes. I'm gonna back the heater off, so we're sitting around 185 to 190. As you can see, indirect heat, very low heat. Let's have a look under the grill. Oh yes. You can hear that sizzling up, you can see it in the camera. Yummy. So I'm thinking we'll leave that probably for about another 20 minutes to half an hour. These are sort of pre-cooked dishes, so they don't really require a lot of heat. Now a lot of shepherd's pies slash yeah, the other pie I mentioned in the comments, sorry. Yeah, you usually have like mash, and you put the fork over that and peel it, and you have nice like crunchy potato on top. There's like a layered one. Sort of turned out the same when I cooked in the oven, but with all these oils on the top, I want them to fry off a bit. That's why I've raised it roughly about 100 mil, 110 mil, give or take. And this is like all trial and error. So this has been like a cook up I really want to try for a while. But we'll see how we go. And we'll keep you posted in 20 minutes. We'll see if that turns nice and golden. So once this is nice and golden, then I'll cut the burners off and I'll show you how it looks. Yummy. Rightio, so Ziggy's gone back up to 200, 205, 210 degrees. And this pie is looking absolutely gore-fucking-may. May! It's all bubbling up. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the burners off. And we are going to just take a little bit of a cut in the middle. And you can see inside the mash is nice and soft and lots of gravy. But I still want to get that. I want that top nice and crispy. It's actually, sorry, I'm going to turn the gas back on. We're going to go full burners. Full out of burners for about another 10 minutes. I'll show you guys how it looks. But we're nearly there. A nice gash there. Yum yum. Alright, so this time we're shutting off the gas. So we are sitting at currently 210 degrees. And I crank the burners up. Cut the gas off. And it is sizzling nicely. And that looks absolutely beautiful. So this is one cook, as I said before, I want to try. And yeah, let this cool down before I take a bite. Now that central juice in there is where I carved it. There's a lot of oils in that, and it's up from the flame up. Anyway guys and girls, thanks for viewing. D's Diggy3 checking out, and I'll try and get you guys another video sometime soon. Peace.